So we are now here on the last installment lecture video of Module 2, Situation or Situationism and Moral Behavior. Or in other words, what role can situation play in the moral development of individuals? So as usual, we have these expected learning outcomes that at the very end of the course then, so we would be able to know up to what extent our behavior is being influenced by situational factors. So in this particular case, we have here two philosophical framework that we should be aware of. One is what we call the this is what we call as virtue ethics, and the other is what we call as now situationism. Now, what is virtue ethics? Virtue ethics would try to answer the question on what kind of act can be considered as a virtuous act, and what made them virtuous, or what is the consideration of a worthwhile act, valuable act. So if we're going to anchor the question now, we will go back to the Aristotelian theory of character, or what we call as the ethical principle of happiness and good life, or the so-called the eudaimonia of Aristotle. According to Aristotle, that a good character would form a good individual, and a good individual is being formed a good character, and because of this, then it can lead to better citizenry. This is the basis of our good manners and right conduct in our educational system. Character-based education proposes that if desired character will be cultivated in every citizenry, it can lead to better society. Okay, now next we have so-called situationism. What is this situationism all about? This theory would argue that exposure to situations form individuals' behavior. So this is a movement, we would say, a reaction to character-based education. So empirical experiments during this time, during the 1970s, show that character-based explanations for moral behavior didn't prove to be reliably true. So when situational factors intervene, people are easily swayed to behave uncharacteristically. So in other words, then, it is not because we are going to cultivate a good character among individuals, but rather individuals or people react or being formed or being influenced by different situational factors. We behave according to different situations. Most especially remember that we are going to have here these are the results of studies. Now, two experiments were being conducted here to disprove the character-based theory. We have the Milgram's obedience experiment, and then we have also the Good Samaritan experiment. So with the Milgram experiment, this one, so it is up to what extent people would follow rules as they are being put into situations. Now, I would like to invite you to view this video. Just click. It can be there's a link there in your notes. Click the video, and then you will see the Milgram's obedience experiment. So also with the Good Samaritan experiment by the Princeton Theological Seminary. Again, we have here the link. Just click, and then you can see. And it would explain why situations would dictate our behavior. And finally, our conclusion, that studies prove that human behavior is determined by situations where we are being exposed to. So with this very short lecture, I would say thank you and good day, and see you next meeting. Bye-bye.